Hey everybody, Chris Young for Gander RV and Outdoors, standing inside the 2020 Dutchmen Atlas 2992 RLF. This rear living fifth wheel is a fantastic option for that family that wants enough space and amenities to live and play, because that's what Dutchmen did with the Atlas brand of travel trailers and fifth wheels. They wanted to give you inviting furniture and plenty of space and comfort. So what do you say we start right back here in the rear living area? You're going to notice this brushed and glazed wood all the way around this camper. This is the Belmont interior, which is what you're going to get with the Atlases. I love the dark and light contrast, really giving it a residential type of feel. You got glass inlaid on the shaker style cabinets with the brushed nickel fixtures for your storage. You're not going to be lacking for storage inside of this fifth wheel travel trailer. Large LED TV on a swivel, plus you got the countertop space here. Jensen AM/FM controls with speakers. This is dual zone because we have external speakers as well. There's your component shelf. One of my favorite features, the Furion 40-inch LED backlit fireplace with blower that has multiple flame settings, and it just looks really nice when the flames are going, and this thing will heat this whole living area, which could also be the sleeping area. We take a look at the rear. The first thing you're going to notice underneath those Belmont balances are the beautiful large windows. You have a huge bay window back here, large windows on both sides of the rear. We got the frosted glass inside the cabinets, and I like how these are the side doors as opposed to the flip-ups. A lot of times they'll have the flip-up doors. I like how these are the pull-outs. It kind of helps with that. If you don't have struts supported, this is a nice way to change that up so the shelf isn't falling down on you when you're trying to put stuff up. Plush inviting furniture. That is a fold-out sleeper bed, giving you enough room to easily sleep two people. And on both sides, you got the stands, storage underneath, plus dual USB chargers and power ports on both sides. Plenty of power options. Comfortable recliner chairs, and you've heard it, hopefully you've heard me say this many times. People say that you can't count this as a sleeper. I fight that all the time, because just take a look at these giant bay windows. You open those up if you're at the beach or the mountain, or wherever you go, and you sit here in these comfortable recliners, you kick that thing out and that breeze is coming in, you're gone, man. Z-Monster's got you. Beautiful wood tabletop freestanding dinette here. The chairs do lock into place, but when you talk about inviting and residential, Dutchmen did a good job by adding these wooden chairs in there, so it makes you feel like you're home. I do like the booth dinettes, but the freestanding dinettes are really beautiful. Come over to the kitchen and you're going to notice the large island. Deep well undermounted stainless steel farmhouse style sink with the brushed nickel fixture, high-rise faucet, and residential sprayer there. Lots of prep space. And when we come to storage, just take a look here at the drawers. Full extension on the ball bearings, solid wood cabinetry, deep, and got the shaker style cabinets with those residential brushed nickel fixtures, giving you plenty of handle space. I am a fan of this. Really a big fan of this. For the price point, this is a fifth wheel that you really can't beat. Lots of storage underneath. We have an 8 cubic foot residential style fridge that runs on both gas and electric with the automatic switch. That's plenty of room for those long trips. I mean, this is that type of fifth wheel that when you're ready to go, if you want to go to the beach, do the family trips, you don't want to get a hotel, when you go in cross country to visit the family, this is a fantastic option. If you wanted to use it as a hunting cabin for the long weekend getaways, the ladies' weekends, great option. More prep space here in the kitchen. You got the tile backsplash, and that is tile. That's not like a plastic applique. That is actual tile. Power port there. Little grab and go spot. You know I love my grab and go spots. I could probably get maybe a water pack or a Cabo in there. Couldn't get a backpack there. But you got the Furion stainless steel microwave here and hood, flush mounted 3-burner cooktop with the LED accent lighting. I am a huge fan of these grill type covers because not only are they easy to take out and clean, but because it is flush mounted, you're going to need that movement space. So being able to get the pots and pans around is going to make life a whole lot easier. Got the large 21-inch oven there, giving you plenty of space. If you want to bake that turkey, bake that chicken, you got plenty of room. And I mentioned this before, you're not going to run out of storage space here. That's a good spot for the pots and pans, as is the drawer underneath. Now we come over to, as soon as you walk in, you're going to see this beautiful glazed wooden cabinetry, shaker style cabinets with the frosted inlays. This is where you would put, as my wife would say, the fine china. you really don't want to travel with fine china. I'm using that as a joke. Hopefully you picked it up. I mean, what would be worse than to come in and see all of that just cracked up? But it is a good space for securely storing your finer dineware. Backsplash here as well. Lots more countertop space. Lots more storage. Just all in all, you're not going to run out of storage. Fantastic residential feel. We come over to the command center, and you're going to see right away, this is where you have your slides, your water pumps, your heaters. We do have a ceiling fan as well, which is the Max Air. Dometic controls, your in-command light, which where you can Bluetooth pair and get your travel light going. Bluetooth pairing for when you want to do the entertainment from your phone. Come up the walkway here to the master bath and the bedroom. I'll let Bob slide by me there. The thing I liked too, that I did not get to cover in the kitchen, there's a pantry door. There's a whole stand-up pantry beside the fridge that has motion lighting. Now the lights are already on, but this is motion lighting as well when you come into the master bath. And if you notice, lots of room. We got ourselves a ceramic bowl with the foot flush here. More storage underneath the sink there. You got a very big vanity here. Deep well single basin sink, got the brush nickel fixtures there. Space right here and a power port, so if you needed to plug in a hair dryer, curler, because you know I travel with those things. A spot for your toothbrushes, you absolutely would have space there. And large mirrored vanity. The only thing I would have done, a lot of times when you see the vanities, they have the larger raised lips. There is a little bit of a lip here. I would just like to have a little bit larger of a raised lip, because when you're traveling with medications or toothpaste, you know, whatever that's in there, that really does help keep the stuff stable. Ginormous shower. Look at this thing, man. Okay, single surround shower with the bench seat, brushed nickel fixtures all the way around, and you have the inlay. I don't even really need it for the headspace, but this skylight with the inlay is beautiful, bringing in tons of natural light. Don't really need it, but you can cut the lights off and shower with enough light, especially during the day, because that's just beautiful. Hooks to hang backpacks, jackets, robes, towels, whatever you need, and of course that solid wood construction continues right through here with the bathroom cabinetry. If you notice too, they're on those hinges. That everything's on these hinges that is flush mounted, so you're not going to be able to see them, which just adds more to that inviting appeal that they were going for. Frosted glass inlay for the master bedroom on the solid wood door. Bye, Bob. I'm gonna cut you off in there, but look how beautiful that is. Queen size bed with underbed storage, strut supported. That is a great spot. Plus there's storage. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a little raised lip right there at the end of the fifth wheel that goes all the way underneath the bed. This is great for those prime fishing rods. If you got rifle cases, and you need a good solid place to store them, that's good large area to store that. Mirrored wardrobe on its own slide. You got the shelving space there and the ward storage here. And if you take a look at the cabinetry, same thing that we saw inside the kitchen area, residential style, solid wood on the ball bearings, full extension. We got more ward storage here, as well as shelf storage up top. I got a nightstand. Great little bookshelf space here if you want to store your books or some of your bedroom stuff there. But you have dual USB and charging ports on both sides here. And so if you have a CPAP machine or reading light and you need some space for that, you got a great spot for it. If you did want to mount a TV, this is where I like what they did. They put the TV here. A lot of times on the travel trailers and fifth wheels, you'll see the TV mount on the side walls. I don't like looking across the bed at TV. It's just me. The TV port is here. You got your key TV, one connection, which makes everything easy to connect. You're not chasing wires right there. You even have power port right there, and control switch to cut everything off and on right there. 15,000 BTU AC, quick cool in here. So you have the main inside the living area, but having one here in the bedroom is also nice as well, especially if you're going to be traveling as a couple. You're not going to be having more people. This is great. Don't need to run both ACs, just run your own. And beautiful window on the end cap too. This is where I really give a tip of the hat to Dutchmen, how they did the Atlas. They could have just left that a wall, because when we go outside, you're going to see how beautiful that molded end cap is. But the fact that this is a one-way window that's going to let in that natural light, but also allow you to pull up and see, like let's say you go to the mountains or the beach, you could pull up and just see everything out that bedroom window. Fantastic. Just adds that camping feature, makes life so much better. So we've seen the inside of this beautiful 2992 RLF fifth wheel. What do you say we go check out the outside? Okay, so here we are on the outside, the 2020 Dutchmen Atlas 2992 RLF. Do you remember how in the master bedroom I mentioned that beautiful fiberglass end cap, molded, goes all the way around? There's the window that we were looking out of inside the master bedroom. Fantastic for those views. Got LED running lights here on the bottom. Got the Rotaflex fifth wheel travel trailer hitch. Now, a lot of people have asked, what's the difference between the fifth wheel and the travel trailer when handling and driving? Yes, they are bigger. Yes, they are heavier. But believe it or not, because of the way that fifth wheel hitch goes into the bed of your truck, it makes hauling these things a little bit easier. You just got to talk to your RV specialist at Gander RV and Outdoors to kind of explain more. If you do have solar panels, we got your solar connect, quick connect right there. Got twin 30-pound LP tanks on both sides of this fifth wheel. Fiberglass exterior, tinted safety glass all the way around this thing. We got the awning with the LED light strip underneath. There's those dual zone speakers that I mentioned earlier while we're inside. So if you Bluetooth into the system, play your music inside, you want to do some entertaining outside, you absolutely can. Magnetic anti-slam on these hitches. Look at the pass-through storage on this. Lit with a LED light, finished off. Tons of space. So if you're doing those large trips, those long trips, and you need a lot of space, let's say you're going to the beach, you need towels, chairs, you're going hunting, fishing, need all your gear, bam, that's a great spot for it. Diamond plated rock guard on the bottom. If we take a look underneath, that is an enclosed and heated underbelly inside this fifth wheel. Step above, solid entry steps, extended handle for the entry point, which also keeps the door shut while you're going. True fit slides on side this fifth wheel. This is the living room slide here. Separate awning with LED light there. And this is where you can do the grilling and the entertaining, because you got the Key TV exterior connections there, as well as a power port to do your charging. So fantastic option, especially if you got the kids with you. Come around to the rear, got the solid mounted ladder that does go over the top. The arched ceilings with those 3-inch rubber nozzles, which really help keep the rain, the snow, all the elements off of this camper, off of you and the slides. And that giant, beautiful bay window. Now, if you wanted to hook up a, little trailer with you as well, this does come preset for a hitch, and it is set up for the Voyager Y-Sight technology, which our specialists at Gander RV and Outdoors can help you get set up as well. 50 amp service plug right here. Freshwater connection is right there. And I think this is probably a better space to see those 15-inch aluminum tires on that double axle Dexter Easy Lube axles on this thing too. And if you notice, that extra wide berth in between the axles really helps with the weight distribution, moving stuff around. Now we come around to, this is the back of the furnace, and what I like to call the exterior command center. Right here is where you're gonna get your Key TV source, got your bypass valve for the hot water heater, has its own LED light, black tank flush, and your dumps are right here. And if you notice, the port for the dumps are right there. So when you do set up, just in case you forget about it, always check to look where is the port, because the handles here do not correspond with where the actual port is. And one of the most fantastic features about this fifth wheel, electronic auto leveling. Yes, this Dutchmen Atlas 2992 RLF comes with one-touch auto leveling. And when you're talking about setting up and making life easy, that makes life so much easier. The one thing you always want to check with any travel trailer is going to be the info panel. What does this mean? For example, gross vehicle weight on this unit is 12,000 pounds. Ask your RV specialist at Gander RV and Outdoors, what does that mean? Here's what my vehicle can tow. Is this the right vehicle for me? But when you talk about construction, value, the fact that this also has that foam core insulation, has the Arctic package, the Journey package, if you're that family that's looking to get out and about and you want some of those amenities from home and comfort and space, I got to tell you, I don't see anything wrong with this 2020 Dutchmen Atlas 2992 RLF fifth wheel. Few things I would change are very minor, raised lips, stuff like that. But other than that, this would be a great option for you to check out. But tell me what you think. Leave me your thoughts. Please like and subscribe. We love hearing from you and getting your feedback. Just leave some comments and let us know where you see yourself taking this camper. What'd you like or what you didn't like? I'm Chris Young for Gander RV and Outdoors. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you soon. And hey, come check out a camper.